of Sugya 201. Tanu Rabbanan, the rabbis taught in a Braita. Kida al apayim. Whenever you see the word kida in the Chumash or somewhere along that form, it means falling on one's face. Al apayim. Shneimar, Pasuk says, Vatikod Batsheva apayim eretz. That Batsheva fell on her face towards the ground. Keri'ah, whenever you see the word Keri'ah, Vanachnu kor'im umishtachavim. Kor'im is al habirkaim. It means on your knees. Shneimar, Mikeroa al birkav. There's a Pasuk that says, from bowing down on the knees. Hishtachava'a, whenever you see the word vayishtachavu, or any form of that word, zo pishut yadayim v'raglayim, that's one's bowing of his complete body, stretching out his hands and his feet on the ground. Shneimar, havo navo ani ve'imecha ve'achecha leishtachavot lecha arza. Amar Rav Chia berei de Rav Huna. Chazina lehu le'abaye ve'rava dematzlu atzluye. I once saw Abaye and Rava lean on their sides when it came time for Nefilat Apayim. This is in reference to Nefilat Apayim. I once saw them lean on their sides rather than fully bow down themselves. So this was the practice of Abaye and Rava. We nowadays, we just some people just sit down and put their heads down. Some people put their heads on their arms, right? There are different customs that we do today for Nefilat Apayim, but this is the custom of Abaye and Rava. They just leaned on their sides. The Gemara now is going to enter into a discussion in terms of the ruling of bowing down for Hoda'ah. If you remember, we learned in the previous recording that one of the times where we bow down during tefillah is the bracha of hoda'ah, of thanksgiving, of modim. We bow down at the beginning of modim when we say modim anachnu lach, and we bow down at the end of atov shimcha uchaneh leodot. Look what the Gemara says now. Tani chada. We learned in one braita the following: hakorea behoda'ah hareze meshubach. If someone bows down for the blessing of thanksgiving, for modim, hareze meshubach, he's praiseworthy. But then, Vetanya idach, about yesh od braita, there's another braita that says, Hareze meguneh. He's blameworthy. It's disgraceful. You shouldn't have done that. So we have a problem here. On one hand, we say Hareze meshubach, and here we're saying Hareze meguneh. So how do we deal with these two braitas? We seem to be an objection. Gemara says lo kasha. It's not a problem. Ha batechila, the first braita that said meshubach is talking about batechila at the beginning of modim. Ha lebasof, and this one that says is meguneh is reference to the end of modim, right? That is not right. The Gemara is going to bring a problem because we learned previously that you're supposed to bow down beginning and end by modim. We're going to get to that soon. But right now we're answering that when the Braita said meshubach, it's batechila at the beginning. And when it said meguneh, when it said disgraceful, it's talking about lebasof. Rava kara behoda'at techila vasof. Rava would bow down at both the beginning and the end. Amri le Rabbanan, the Rabbanan told him, the rabbi saw Rava do this and told him, Amai ka'avid marhachi. Why did you do so? Don't you know that at the end it's meguneh? Why did you bow down beginning and end? Amar lehu, he said to them, Chazina le Rav Nachman de Kara, vechazina le Rav Sheshet de Ka'avid hachi. I saw Rav Nachman and Rav Sheshet both bow down in the beginning and the end, so I'm doing like them. They bow down in the beginning of the end of modim. I'm bowing down at the beginning of the end of modim. Vehatanya. Gemara asks an objection. The Gemara objects. Ve'atanya avalamanu babraita, but we learn in a braita hakorea behoda'ah hareze meguneh. That's meguneh. We just said there's a braita that says that clearly someone who is bowing down for hoda'ah, it's disgraceful. How can you do so? So look what Rava answers. Rava answers, Hahi, that braita, says the answer, that braita that says meguneh is behoda'ah sheba halel, is in reference to the hoda'ah in halel. When we say hodu lashem kitov ki leolam chasdo, that's when a person shouldn't bow down. If you bow down during hoda'ah valel, when you say hodu lashem kitov ki leolam chasdo, that is meguneh, that's disgraceful. I'm not bowing down during that time. I'm bowing down during the modim of Shmona Esrei, and therefore it's fine. the Gemara persists and even asks another question about Tanya, but we learn in the Braita, HaKorea behoda'a uvhoda'a shel halel haler ze meguneh. Here, it lists both hoda'ah. It lists the hoda'ah of halel, hodu l'Hashem kitov, and it lists the regular hoda'ah, which seems to imply that you shouldn't be bowing down by the bracha of modim. It's meguneh. So Rava, how could you do so? How could you bow down if it's considered meguneh? So the Rava answers, Ki Tanya Hahi, reassignment, that Braita is Behoda'ah de Birkat HaMazon, is in reference to the Thanksgiving bracha of Birkat HaMazon, that you shouldn't bow down. But where I bow down is the bracha of Modim in Shmon Esrei, and that is fine. So to conclude and to sum up, the bracha of Modim in Shmon Esrei, yes, Ken, Anachnu Kor'im, Anachnu Mishtachavim, we bow down at the beginning, B'atchala u'basof, beginning and end of the bracha for Modim in the Shmon Esrei. Nothing wrong to do that. In fact, we're supposed to do it. But a person that bows down in the Hallel, in the Hoda'ah of Hallel, or in the Hoda'ah of Birkat HaMazon, Harei ze meguneh. That is considered disgraceful. A person should not be bowing down during that time, okay? But rather, the only time he should be bowing down is in the bracha of Modim in the Shmone Esrei.